Hello everybody, this is CR Calcos coming at you with a vlog. Sorry in advance for the vertical video. YouTube won't let me just record directly with horizontal, but we're going to have to work it with this way. So, I said I was going to make a vlog when I got home, but what I didn't realize is that I'm not flying out today on Memorial Day. I'm flying out on Tuesday. I forgot about that. So, I'm going to be making this vlog now using my phone. Sorry again for the crappy quality, but I figured I'd make it now while the thoughts are fresh in my head, rather than on Wednesday when I'm not tired and the events have long been gone. But Combo Breaker was, at least from my view, a resounding success. I've never been to Combo Breaker before, and in fact, this was my first major fighting game tournament series that I've been to in 7 years. The last one I went to was the first Guts back in the fall of 2012, which was right after Tekken Tag 2 came out. So, it's been a long time since I've been to one of these, and I figured I would go now to this one because my girlfriend's family lives here, and they would be able to house me for free, so I wouldn't have to worry about hotel, transportation, or food, or anything like that. They provided all that for me, and I'm very grateful to them. Like, a lot of them have really just stepped up to house me. Bailey's parents, Bailey's grandparents. Like, right now, the room that I'm in is actually a spare bedroom of my girlfriend's grandparents, and they were gracious and courteous enough to let me stay, so I thank them for that. But that's the biggest reason why I chose Combo Breaker. But the second reason I chose Combo Breaker is because the feedback that I have been getting from people is that Combo Breaker really is the place to be for fighting games. In some ways more so than CEO, in some ways more so than Evo. And I can see why they would say that, because there was nothing there that wasn't fun. It was just absolutely fun from start to finish. The biggest thing that separates Combo Breaker from other major tournaments is the character auctions. Now, if you don't know what those are, character auctions are where they take 16 characters or teams, if it's a team-based game, out of a hat, and they auction them off to the crowd, and it goes to the highest bidder. They do this 16 times, and the 16 winners then go into a tournament which is single game, single elimination. So it's not really designed to be very fair. Now, in the past, what would happen is they would draw specific characters or teams out of a bag, and they would tell the audience exactly what they were, so everybody knew what they were bidding on. This time, what they did, I saw this on the DBFZ auction and the Tekken 7 auction, is that they pulled a team out of a hat, but they didn't tell you what the characters were. Instead, they gave the team a name that was kind of a clue that told you what characters were going to be on that team. And they did this with Tekken 7 as well. They let you draw, when they drew something out of a hat, it was a team name for 2 characters, and you had to alternate between those characters. For example, if you got a team that said, like, Big Daddy, let's say Big Daddy, it relates to Gigas and Jack 7, right? Let's say that was your team. You could choose in your first match between either Gigas or Jack, but you could not pick the character that you picked in the first match in the second match if you win. So, to explain, if you picked Gigas in the first match and you won, you cannot pick Gigas in the second match. You have to pick Jack 7, which is really interesting because when people are bidding, they don't know exactly what they're getting. They can guess, they can guess what characters they're getting, but it's not always clear. A good example would actually be, I participated in the character auction, and the team that I got was Tall, Dark, and Handsome. I guessed right in this case. I thought it was going to be Shaheen and Miguel, which is, and I rose my hand and said, hey, I want to win. And I was right. I was completely right. Shaheen and Miguel was Tall, Dark, and Handsome. Now, let's move to JDCR's case. JDCR won the auction for Chain Throw Squad because he was hoping for Armor King. Instead, he got King and Nina, characters that he does not play, and it showed. So, the character auctions are a lot of fun, and it's absolutely worth spending the money to participate in them if you can. Even if you get kind of screwed over, because it's fun for you, it's fun for the audience, it's fun for everybody involved. It's worth it. It really is. I lost $65 on that auction, and I could not care less. I had so much fun. And they do this for most games. They did this for Smash. They did this for DBFZ. I believe they did this for Unist. I can't remember. They did this for like 5 games throughout the weekend. But it was great. It's stuff like that that separates Combo Breaker from other majors. Them's Fighting Herds also had a booth, and it was very good to be able to play that game again. The game has changed a lot since its release, and right now it's actually on sale on Humble Bundle for $10. The game is very good, so if you look it up and you like what you see, I would recommend buying it. But honestly, the highlight of the show was obviously the Tekken 7 Top 8. You might not be able to tell from my voice. I mean, I'm certainly feeling it, but it was... Honestly, it was like kneeling before a venerable god. It sounds weird to put it like that, but it's like you don't watch Tekken 7, you worship it. And that top 8 was something to behold. The whole top 8, from start to finish, was amazing. It was certainly not hurt by the crowd. The crowd's enthusiasm throughout the whole thing, especially after the Rixta knee match, we were all on fire. We were any kind of tech. No matter who was playing, what, it was absolutely amazing. So many great highlights for such a great top 8. I didn't stick around for Mortal Kombat. I hear that top 8 was pretty good too. I did watch the Street Fighter V top 8, which was fine, I guess. I feel like the game is a little too slow for my taste. I don't like that it's run 3 out of 5, but I'm not a Street Fighter player, so I wouldn't know. I know that previous games were 2 out of 3. Street Fighter 4 for a while was ran 3 out of 5. I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 out of 5. I feel like it went on for a little too long. It was a little too slow. I also caught the Grand Final Ultimate, and boy, that game needs help. The game needs lots of health, because it is not very exciting to watch. If Street Fighter V is slow, then Ultimate is molasses. It goes on for way too long, and that game needs a lot of help. I mean, I'm sure the players really like it, but at the end of the day, most people don't play fighting games. Most of the people in the crowd watching Tekken 7 Top 8 do not play Tekken, let's face it. They watch it because it's hype and it's exciting. Now, as far as my performance goes, I'm actually very disappointed in how I did. I went 0-2. The first match was very close, actually. It went down to final round. Final round. But I lost very handily in the second match, and I got wrecked in the character auction as well. And both reasons, I know exactly why. It's because I don't have enough matchup knowledge against certain characters. There are certain characters where I just do not know how to fight them. Specifically, in this case, it was Feng and Kuma. Feng and the Bears. I don't know how to fight them. So what I need to do, really, here is... I really, really, really have got to work on my character matchups and character knowledge, even on just the basic level, right? Even just on looking up the frame data, looking up what counter hits, looking up setups, and just watching more gameplay. Because I've watched a lot of Feng play, but even then, like, I need to dig a little deeper, because he just pressed buttons and got away with it. He just pressed buttons and got away with it, because I don't know what goes into what. I don't know... There's a lot that I don't know. So that's what I got to work on. I also have to work on nerves. I played nervous all damn weekend. Wicked nervous. If you guys watched my performance in the character auction tournament, you'll notice that when I did get a combo on the Bear player, I did not do the Miguel Bear exclusive combo, which is repeated down back twos. I didn't do it because I forgot. Like, the instant I stepped on that stage and realized there were 300 people behind me and 15,000 people watching, I'm pretty sure I forgot my name. I forgot where I lived. Like, let alone Bear exclusive combos. And it's why you saw me do a lot of repeated jab swings, Savage down forward 2, Savage down back 3. I didn't do any down forward 1s, for fuck's sake. I didn't do any of that. Like, I was panicking because I was so nervous, and I've got to work on that. The only way I could do that is put myself out in front of people and work on calming myself down and playing and just not being so nervous. It's not even confidence. Like, I'm confident in my Miguel play. I was rewatching the character auction, and Rixta was hyping up my Miguel because my Miguel is good. My problem is everything else. My biggest problem is that I got lazy and I'm not working on everything else that the game entails, and I need to start doing that. I don't plan on being the best in the world at Tekken, or even close, but I love the game, I love learning, and I really shouldn't be slacking in that respect. I really should be working a little bit harder and gaining more experience, because I like the game, I really do. I just got to get motivated, more discipline. But this was certainly the kick in the pants that I needed. I had a lot of fun with Combo Breaker, and I highly recommend it to anyone with a brain and even a passing interest in fighting games. Because going to Combo Breaker will turn that passing interest into a vested investment in fighting games. You can bet your ass I will be back next year. There's no question I'm not coming back. This was absolutely wonderful. The next video I do is going to be another tier list, but it's going to be a very special kind of tier list, mostly a discussion on the future for Tekken, at least through my eyes. So, until next time, thank you guys for watching. Take care.